welcome to another shave, and it's Good Friday. It's the Friday before Easter. Today I'm going to be shaving with a very old Palmolive shave soap. The silver paper was very hard to peel off, so I don't want to get rid of it. I want to talk about a few things before I start shaving. First of all, the angle here is awful. I know that. I'm trying to work out a way where I can have my unit is protruded from the wall, so it may not work. I have to find a way of having the camera either central, or you can fit my whole head and shoulders in. And if I do this here, you can see me perfectly, but then the sink's about that much away from my body. So yeah. Couple of new things today I want to talk about. My brushes came, by the way. This first one is a Yaki Bali. It's a 24mm knot. And this is what I'm going to be using on my shave today. So that's the brush. And there we have Yaki brush 24. I also saw this handled and I fell in love with the handle. This is another Yaki brush. It's a 22mm. But I'm reading online that the knot's quite not as good as it should be. A lot of people are actually taking the knot out and putting in a new knot, so I may do that. But I bought that for the handle because I love red. I love orange. So these are the tubs that they came in. So I'm going to just stick that back in this tub. They come with little dusters, so I'm quite happy with that. My wife bought me a Simpsons brush for my birthday. A Beaufort B2 Pure Badger. I'll use that in a video very soon. So I now have a Simpsons brush. I need to probably get more shelves. So I'm going to be using this brush today because I quite like it. Nice weight to it. As I say, I'm going to be using this shave stick. I have a Wilkinson sword. This is Palmolive. I wanted to show you this. I probably showed you in the last video. Wilkinson sword essential. Non-animal fiber bristles. So obviously it's a synthetic, so that's quite nice. Bought that in Home Bargains, or no, not Home Bargains. Home Bargains. So new razor today. Came in this box. I've not seen anybody use one, but there it is there, the Amor Noir, or Noir. This is it here, it's a twisty open, non-adjustable. So I'm going to use that today. Probably like a wee wish here or something. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to wet the face. You may be thinking, does he have facial hair? I do. That's Sunday. I don't really grow very much hair. I do, but it's always noticeable to me, but not noticeable to other people, apart from the wife. So, I'm going to So how yous all doing? Hope your week's well. What are you planning for Easter? We probably have a roast at my mother-in-law's. Church in the morning, and then I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see. lather up. It's quite thin. So, I'm not going to have any Easter eggs this year. Why, you might ask? Well, I don't need them. And two, on Wednesday I made a big decision. I'm going to talk about that. I made a decision to lose weight. I put on too much weight in the last couple of years since COVID. I'm 4 stone heavier than I was when COVID started. So yeah, it was an eye opener for me. It was a real eye opener for me whenever I stood on the scales on Wednesday evening. Love the scent of Palmolive. It's not as, to me, it's not as strong as the tube. But that's about the best I'm going to get today. Right, we didn't talk about blade, did we? No, we didn't. We're going to use a Perma Sharp. Focus. I'm going to focus. Perma Sharp Supreme, made in Great Britain. That just goes in like that and closes. So there is absolutely no overhang with that razor at all. So warm the blade. Let's go for pass number 1. I'm going to take a leisurely shave today, so I do apologise if I'm going to take a wee while. I've done better. After Sunday's shave, like it felt alright after I'd finished it, but an hour afterwards I could feel a bit of roughness. So I said I'll wait till the next shave and I'll just take it easy. I might have rushed last week's shave. I'm always conscious of eating into you guys' time, you know. After watching me moaning on. I do like that blade. And yes, I'm using the left hand. quite dangerous for me. So I'm working on a different camera angle. I've got something for the wall that'll sit over here behind this thing, but it'll be in my cabinet, but it'll be able to shine, it'll be able to face me, and hopefully be able to see that. So I'm working on that. The leak in the bathroom or not the bathroom, the ensuite seemed to has subsided, so we can't do anything until it leaks again, because they couldn't find anything. The whole thing was so dry down the stairs in the living room on the ceiling, and in the ensuite, everything was so dry. I just love this blade. I need to get more of these. I think I've discovered my new favourite blade, after Wilkinson sword, of course. You can't forget the ones you were reared on, you know. You had to do what you were got in the shops and chemists. Right, another thing we're getting done into the bathroom here is I'm getting a new sink. This is the thing I don't like about face lathering. Straight to the face. So I'm getting a new sink and I'm going to get it raised up for my comfort level. It's a big American style, but I love it, and it's a bit of counter space on it as well, which I want. You know, so let's go against the grain and across the grain even. I know I'm going up the way. That was the way I tried something different last week, but I believe I'm better to do it up the way on my neck. It's the way I am, you know. Now, what about this razor? It's nice wee weight. The knurling on it is quite good. It can be wee. I found it. My fingertips are wet, so watch this. And I'm not even squeeze. Like I squeeze, yes, but I like to hold the. So there's a wee bit of a slip there to be mindful whenever you're. But I'm usually when I'm shaving this way, I usually have it tucked in that way. When I'm shaving the other way, my pinky is on the bottom. So I was looking back at some old videos and how it's changed, you know, and even how I talk is different from the very first video. There is other videos and I cannot find them anywhere. I've a YouTube channel I've lost access to because of an email address that I've lost access to, and I know then I have a YouTube channel I've lost access to, and I looked at an old YouTube channel I have, and I saw videos in there that I'd put in hidden or private. So that I know there's a YouTube channel out there with some shaving videos, but they've probably been set to private. So some in the first bathroom that I started shaving in, which would have been nice to see, because how I've evolved, using the old like the old Wilkinson sword plastic one with a metal insert. I'm going to use that again for a shave. I don't know what that was. I don't like how this soap is actually dried on my chin. Maybe it's because the stick's old. Rough patch there. It's very thin now. The blade's very, very sharp. Sorry. Still have a rough spot there. I noticed that's where it was rough the last time. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's about rough skin, I don't know. I'm gonna go in. Gonna leave it alone. Looks alright. Looks good actually. I like that blade. I wasn't happy with that soap, and usually that performs very well. It's maybe dried out, It could have dried out, What do you guys think? Do you think I should chuck it? Because I have another one here. I wonder, is it the same? Really old packaging, by the way. It's all dunted, and that one looks a pretty good neck. Yeah. Another thing I do have, I was going to shave with that, but it's a bit discoloured. What do you think, guys? I have 2 more fresh ones of that, so I'm okay if I do chuck that. Do let me know, should I chuck them? Get rid of them? Do let me know. Right. What am I going to put on me tonight? Or today even. I'm going to put a wee bit of witch hazel. On a cotton pad. A wee mirror down here as well, where this is open. Right, and for the aftershave of choice tonight, let's go for Freshwood aftershave boots. It still smells lovely. Oh, that stings. Oh, that's lovely. It's a wee cheap one, but hey, it smells good. It smells traditional. It smells good. Oops. Another wee quirky thing is this came with this. I've ordered 3 of them. 3 of them kind of wee stands for my smaller razors. So I've about 3 small razors. So the brush held up alright. It's I'm going to leave it the windowsill to dry. So until next time, all the best folks, thanks for watching and take care. Have a happy Easter and I'll see you in the next video.